5, 4, 3, 2, 1, -1.
-1.
Okay, looks like we're live.
We're live. We are. We're live.
Are we
On a
live in
Wednesday
the group?
afternoon.
Awesome. So, hi everybody.
Hi
I'll just get my
everyone.
screen back so that I can see and just turn that around. Excuse chaos. Obviously, we're all working at home, aren't we?
Oh, everyone's working at home.
Yeah, it was a bit deserted on the roads when I came back from dropping off Jake this morning, and yesterday afternoon when I took my mum home after us being in town for a coffee before she's quarantined.
Yes.
It was like the bomber gummer. It was seriously weird.
But you didn't know because you were out.
No, we were out. We missed it. Didn't matter.
Didn't hear the 4-minute warning, did you?
I'd have just put the kettle on anyway. Am I kidding? Grab some knitting. Might as well go with something constructive.
Well, my two are off. They got told yesterday afternoon college is closed to students. So I still had to go in being staff. So this morning, there's me leaving the house at 10 to 9. Callum's just going for a nice leisurely bath. And Caitlin's laying in bed going, I haven't got anything to do yet. They've got to put it on the internet. So it's not fair, is it? I still have to go in and they don't.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Just enough of that. Thank you.
But they are being really, really good, though, so I can't complain.
Well, they're doing the best with the difficult situation, aren't they? Right.
Yeah. One more day in college, and then I shall be working from home. So all these students who think they're getting a 4-week Easter, I'll be ringing them up.
Well, this is what I said to Jay. We should really say hello, everybody. We're just gassing away.
Not just us. Yeah.
So obviously Lorraine and Emma, Lorraine from Woolly Maddy Deeply, Emma from Emma Sadler Designs, and we just thought we'd pop on with a quick reminder that Cowabunga starts tomorrow.
I am beside myself with excitement.
Hyper excited.
Yes, I am really, really excited. I've got wool picked out. I've got a pattern picked out. Can't wait to share what we're doing with everyone and see everybody's whips while they're quarantined. God.
Yeah, so like get your mugs out, ladies. Bring your beverage, your quarantini.
Yes.
We want to know what your quarantini of choice is.
I finished my quarantini for day, or I did have a black coffee, but it's gone. Can't wait to see what everyone else is drinking tomorrow.
I've got a big mug of tea somewhere, so the only exciting thing I've got is some mints from Aldi.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's not going to cut it for a beverage. I'm sorry.
Oh, and bizarrely, where my mug usually is a nasal spray. So.
Oh, excellent.
I think I'll give that a miss.
Yeah, that's definitely not the right kind of quarantini that you want. So tomorrow we're looking forward to seeing all the lovely yummy wool that people have picked, all the gorgeous patterns that they've decided that go with them. Absolutely. And we're all going to have a massive cast on party and it's going to be fun. And I might even have an adult beverage tomorrow night.
Oh, I might have some Prosecco later, but perhaps not the early part of the evening because I do get giggly and a bit silly.
Do it before.
And louder than usual. If
I want to see this.
No, if you think I haven't got a filter now, it's even worse with alcohol. The inner Birchall just breaks out.
Well, I think it's the perfect time. You have your adult beverage, and you have to promise to tell us the garage story that you didn't tell us the other week.
Oh, that's true. I'll do that one. I'll try not to bore everybody to death with that one. I mean, the saga continues.
I am looking forward to a garage update.
So it should be good.
Yeah. So exciting times. So don't worry about what's going on outside. We'll all be cozied up inside, raring to go. Yeah,
get your hashtags out. And hashtag your projects so we can check them on social media. And don't forget to post your whips and your FOs.
Yeah.
And your UFOs.
UFOs. Definitely need some UFOs.
With the appropriate hashtags. And then obviously once a week we'll be looking at the best photographs. And it kicks off tomorrow night, 19th of March, 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, UK time. London, if you're looking on a list that's A to Z,
Yeah.
it's usually London. And there's only one time zone for the UK for anyone that's baffled, because it's
Yeah.
a tall, narrow country compared to everywhere else. That's why.
Yeah.
So
All
yeah, we're
squished
just
in.
all squooged into one. It's fine. We get on really well mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. We've got odd differences, cultural differences, but it's
We're
fine.
keeping our distance at the minute.
Yeah. Now the sale portion is the 19th of March to the 2nd of April at midnight UK time, so GMT, London, whatever.
Yeah.
25% off eligible patterns. There's a bundle of those, and either tonight or tomorrow I'll be adding another pattern into there, and there's one sneaked in today, and I'll let you go away and find out all about that one.
Well, hopefully everyone's going to go and have a little look and see your new release.
I hope so. That'd be really exciting, and
really
do feel free to share and let everybody know about the knit along in any other Facebook or Ravelry groups that you're perhaps a member of.
The more the merrier.
We'd love to have people join us. Tomorrow night, once we've got the sort of launchy bit out of the way, it really is just going to be knit night, isn't it? It's a virtual knit night with us.
Keeping you company during this very peculiar time, but it's fine because we've all got each other.
Yeah, I said to my son in the car this morning, to Jake, that I never thought I would see this in my lifetime. This is something akin to the pandemic of Spanish flu decades before I was born or even thought of.
Or even something out of the movies that they've made up, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I half expect sort of Jeff Goldblum to drive down the road.
Oh, well, if he does, give me a shout.
He'll be touching his face, of course.
Oh, no,
he seems to do a lot of that. I'll have to wash my hands now.
Oh.
But yeah, we thought we'd just do something else other than watch the news and the telly. Let's do a bit of knitting, a bit of crochet. I think my friend Jackie, Blue Socks on Ravelry, is planning to do a little bit of crochet with us. She's doing the autumnal cowl. Although she was saying today she's got to send off for some a neutral to strand. She's going to do several strands of sock yarn,
right,
to make the equivalent of a chunky.
Brilliant. Where's she getting that from? Because I have heard some places are starting deliveries and stuff.
It may be a warehouse of wool.
Right, okay. And are they still fulfilling orders, one would hope?
They've sent a message round saying that orders will be a little slower than expected because they've got staff who are self-isolating, and obviously people have to stay safe.
They do.
So I think we all need to show a little bit of patience. But let's be honest, and just between us, because no one else is listening, no one else knows, I've got enough yarn to the end of this century. Never mind next week.
You're not supposed to discuss your stash.
No, it's honestly, it's fine. I'm sure with a bit of creativity, we could all have a bit of a rack in a cupboard somewhere.
I think so.
Somebody did tell me they had a neat plastic box that was their yarn storage, and I'm thinking, whoa,
one.
What a lack of ambition.
Just the one?
Yeah, just one.
I actually have a wool order. I can't. I've got so much wool, you wouldn't believe it, but I still put another order in, and it is currently with my Hermes courier, and I'm just hoping that it comes. Really.
What is it that's coming? Do tell.
I've picked out a nice special ball of wool that I want to make with my Cowabunga project. Ooh. So hopefully that's going to come today, so I can reveal all tomorrow. And some cottons, because my stepdaughter's having a baby girl. So I've ordered some pink cottons, and I'm going to be making some burp cloths and things for her. Oh, so I'm hoping it comes. If it doesn't come, I'm fine. I've got enough patterns. I've got enough wool. We can get through this. But as we all know, we can't help ourselves, can we?
I know. It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been looking and thinking, oh, shall I use this? Shall I use that? And in the end, I've just thought, you've got more wool than most shops. Just pick something. Just pick something. With it. Hand in a bag, the first one that comes out, and run with it, and it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. That is the Yorkshire slogan, apparently. So, you know, it'll be fine. It's perfect. We'll just keep going with that.
Well, over in Cumbria, we'd probably say it was going to be all right.
Okay, so
it's all right. Aye, it'll all be all right.
So we need hashtag it'll be fine, hashtag it'll be all right.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah.
Sorted. And we'll just turn the news off and keep each other company. I think we were going to check in every day, make sure everyone's doing all right, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we should do a little bit of a live every day. Do let us know in the comments how long you would like that to be. I mean, obviously we can't do 8 hours a day because we've got a little bit of work to do.
I've still got to work next week, even if it is from home.
I've got some pattern writing work and other things to do for some charities that I'm involved in. So I will have some admin to do, but obviously we can pop on for half an hour here or half an hour there or a 10-minute check-in, or just let us know what would you like us to do, and we'll do our best to accommodate it, and maybe give us an idea of where you're from.
Yeah.
So we can think about time zones and what the best time of day is. And obviously when we do go live on here, you can watch it on a replay.
You can.
Down there somewhere or over there, there might be somewhere to put comments depending on whether you're watching it on the larger version or just the little one in the group. If you click onto the video, it opens up a larger version on screen. And you can put comments on the right hand side of that usually. So just put hashtag replay. And where you're from, and then we've got a better idea of what time zones we're sort of serving and helping out with. But
we will get back to people.
Yeah, any questions, just ask. You know, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
Not at all.
Well, at the end of the day, we're happy to chat and go through stuff. As you can see, I'm surrounded by projects.
Excellent.
I've even been with the link shaver thing. I ordered it online, do you know, and it looked really small, and it feels like the size of a small dog.
What is it?
I thought it was about that big. It's a lint shaver.
Oh, right.
It's got a little guard on it.
I thought it had a light on the front, to be honest. I thought it was some kind of snazzy torch.
Yeah, I've been de-pilling my Araucania cardigan.
Ah, that's fab.
Although,
I bet that's quite soothing, actually.
Some of the pills on it were big enough just to pull off with my fingers and actually wouldn't go through the little machine. There's a few little bits here. Can you see those?
Yeah.
Still need to just tidy up. But it looks so much better. I mean, it's almost back to brand new, just with
brilliant.
Very little time, really. It's just, you know, caring for your hand knits, isn't it? And this is several years old and it's never been washed. No, I'm with Elizabeth Zimmerman. Unless you've spilt on it or you are a total sweaty, which I have my moments, but then I wouldn't put on a thick, chunky wool cardigan when I'm feeling like that, boiled in oil and all of that. I wear it for a short period of time for meetings that are sometimes weeks apart, and then it's hung up outside on the line.
Which is, you know,
no, give it a good blow and kill any bugs, and then come back in. You know, I'm not really into overwashing and faffing when it comes to.
You're just being very environmentally friendly.
Oh, absolutely, and you know, hand washing obviously several times a day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. I must see if I can find the link. Some science teacher or some clever person had got several pieces of bread, and there was a control piece of bread that no one had touched that went into a plastic Ziploc bag, and then one that 3 people had touched with their hands, and obviously all these are marked up and sealed. One that they'd wiped an iPad with the piece of bread. And another one, someone had touched it several times after using hand sanitizer. And then there was another one where someone had washed for the recommended 2 minutes or whatever it is, a few choruses of happy birthday to you and all the rest of it, and then touched the bread. Now, the control piece of bread obviously had no mould or anything nasty on it, The one that was the worst was the one that they'd used to wipe the iPad screen.
I knew you were going to say iPad.
And I can understand it with my phone because I do, all this and then touch my phone screen. So I wipe it down several times a day, but and always have wet wipes around the place for anything like that. But it's just to be aware of. And the control bread obviously had nothing growing on it. The next worst was the one that had been touched by 3 people.
Right.
And that had different colours of mould on it rather than one colour. It was all black and rather putrid from the iPad. The other one had a mix of black and green.
Yeah.
And then the other one that just had a tiny, little speck of mould that was just starting to come was the one that the person who'd washed their hands with soap and water. But the one with hand sanitizer had a great big messy all over about a third of the bread. So it just shows that this focus on hand sanitizer isn't the best thing. Good old soap and water and 2 minutes of that.
I thought it was supposed to be used after. So you wash your hands first and then you get the sanitizer and hopefully finish off any resilient ones. But
yeah, and then obviously your next thing as crafters is to get your hand cream of choice and then nicely moisturize and protect your hands, because the last thing we want is snagging on our yarns or any little rough bits that catch on your needles or your hooks or your stitch markers.
Or your fingers, like the yarn doesn't go through your fingers nice and smooth, because I wrap mine around my little finger. And if my hands are too dry, it doesn't
drags
through properly.
So we're good to go. Good old soap and water, a bit of a chat, nice moisturized hands, and we're all fine. Ready?
So hopefully if anybody knows they're going to join us tomorrow, it'd be quite nice if they let us know and we can give them a shout out, see if they've joined us.
That'd be do comment and we will reply. We'll be in and out the rest of the day. I've got to do the college run and some parcels soon. But we'll be around. We'll be back later, and please ask us any questions, or if there's a topic you like us to cover. Emma's talked about all sorts of things in the past. We talked about colour work and little bits like that. Or do you have any questions about cables or reversible knitting? I will do something on the knitting backwards, but I'll need to do that with my new Gorilla thing.
Yes. That'll be for another time, I think.
I don't think I've managed that this week, possibly over the weekend, but we will get that done, and I will make a point of showing you the swatch I've knitted so far.
Excellent.
So that you can see how that looks.
Brilliant. So tomorrow then.
Cowlabunga.
Cowlabunga. Woohoo! Excellent.
So anyway, thanks for watching, anybody. I'm sorry I'm not checking comments, but we will reply as soon as we've finished the video.
We will. Yeah.
And
we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah. Bear with me while I figure out what I need to do now. I think I have to press the end live button and then we're good to go.
Bye.
So, bye now.